There was a young apprentice named Kenji, who desperately sought a heart at peace. He traveled to a monastery atop a mountain, famous for its silence, to study under Master Akio. Kenji was dedicated, but always frustrated. "Master," he would say while trying to meditate, "I cannot find peace. The wind howls too loudly. The other monks breathe too deeply. The creaking floorboards distract me." Kenji believed that peace was the absence of disturbance. One day he decided to build a perfect meditation shelter. Far from everything, he went deep into the forest, but as soon as he sat down the birds began to sing. Then a nearby stream seemed too loud. Finally, the buzzing of a single mosquito drove him to distraction. Frustrated, he returned to Master Akio. "It is impossible. The world is too noisy for a heart at peace." Master Akio, without a word, just smiled and motioned for Kenji to follow him. They walked to the edge of a cliff, where a winter storm was beginning to form. The wind was blowing violently. There, on the edge of the chasm, grew a single old oak tree, and beside it, a grove of thin, green bamboo. The wind hit the oak. The imposing tree, with its thick, rigid branches, fought against the storm. It resisted with all its strength, creaking and groaning, until one of its strongest branches cracked and fell into the abyss. Then, Master Akio pointed to the bamboo. The storm hit the grove, but the bamboo, instead of resisting, did something miraculous. It bowed. The wind howled, and the bamboo bent all the way to the ground, almost touching the mud. It yielded completely to the storm's force, but it did not break. And as soon as the wind subsided, the bamboo rose up again, flexible and intact, as if nothing had happened. Master Akio turned to Kenji, his voice calm amidst the howling wind. "Kenji, you have been trying to be the oak. You try to resist the world. You demand that the wind stop blowing and the birds stop singing so you can have peace." He placed a hand on the apprentice's shoulder. "The secret to a heart at peace is not being strong enough to stop the storm. It is being humble enough to bend with it. Peace is not the absence of disturbance. Peace is flexibility." Kenji looked at the bamboo, which danced with the wind, and for the first time he understood. Peace was not a silent place out there. It was a flexible space in here. This story teaches us a profound truth. Many of us are like Kenji. We seek peace by trying to control the world around us. We want traffic to disappear. We want our children to never scream. We want our bosses to stop sending emails after hours. We want the bills to stop coming. We try to be the oak, rigidly resisting every problem, until the stress and anxiety break us. But the secret to a heart at peace is to be like the bamboo. The bamboo teaches us that true peace is not found in a world without problems, but in a mind that knows how to adapt. To be the bamboo is to accept that the wind will blow, problems will arise, life will be noisy. But instead of resisting and breaking, you can bend. You can accept the present moment as it is, without fighting it. You can be flexible. Peace is not the absence of chaos. Peace is our ability to remain centered, flexible, and whole within the chaos. Today I invite you to stop being the oak and start being the bamboo. And I want you to reflect. What wind in your life have you been rigidly resisting? It could be a difficult colleague, a financial situation, or a family worry. Comment below how you can apply the lesson of the bamboo to that situation. What does it mean to bend in this case? If this story touched your heart and brought you a moment of clarity, please hit that like button and share this video with someone you love. Someone who is standing rigid under the weight of their storms and needs to remember to be flexible. For more impactful stories like this one that teach us how to navigate life's storms, subscribe to the channel. Remember, you can't control the wind, but you can adjust your sails. Or better yet, you can learn to bend like the bamboo.